Hey guys, Big J here. Mate, the bye rounds are a tough one. You think you've got 18 playing, you think you've got 19 or 20 playing, blammo, injuries come, and you're stuck with shoddy players on field. I know round 12, I got stuck with Oscar Baker having a 41, which was not a good week for me. Thought Seamus Mitchell was going to play. He was a late out, and mate, we just got stuck. Round 12, we scored an 1865. It wasn't great. That was the week that Sean Darcy was on my bench being injured, had a couple of other players being injured as well that had come back last week. This week, we did a lot better. We also did some trades. I'm going to go over those. I'm going to go over my plans for this week. Let's check out the team. This week, we scored 2168. So a lot better than what I thought we were going to score. If I had nailed the captain, we would have been hitting 2200 and I would have had a much bigger rank rise. These small misses are really going to add up later on. We do have 5 trades. I've got to trade out one other player and preferably try and fix some holes, get some better bench cover. I've got Humphrey, I've still got Weddle, I've still got Eddie Ford and a couple of other players. So we're doing all right on that front anyway. We're now ranked 9,136 because we went up 1,200 spots last week. Let's check out the team. So the team looks a little bit different than when you guys remember from last time. Sean Darcy's gone from the team. We traded him out. Ended up getting, who did I get? Ended up getting in Brayshaw, which wasn't great for us. We do have Darcy Cameron as cover and Briggs as R2 at the moment. So that's kind of the plan going forward. Briggs is averaging 113, number 1 ruck at GWS. We're happy with that. If he gets injured, Darcy Cameron can come in and cover the position. 92's not great last week. He was versing Gordon Grundy, who were very, very tough. And he would have cracked 100 if he didn't get the blood rule in the 4th quarter. So last week we had Brayshaw as captain, and I can't even remember who's vice captain, but that doesn't matter. So Dacos 118. We had Weddle on field, but Dacos 118. Tom Stewart hasn't played yet. Jordan Dawson 95. Jack Sinclair, really glad he had a bounce back. And the same with Jack Siebel and Harry Sheasel as well. They were looking like they were going to struggle, and they just didn't. They bounced back, basically 100 for both of them. I'm very, very happy to have held. Going to potentially hold the whole season. We'll see how it goes. I'd love to have a Sheasel swing or another player to come in. Himmelberg. We'll see what happens. As I said, Weddle cover has been great. Seamus Mitchell actually came back and scored more, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Bontempelli 125. Taranto 136. Mate, why am I picking Brayshaw as a captain? Joe, you tricked me, Joe. You wanted me to have a bad score this week. We had a bet. We were like, yep, let's just take Brayshaw captain. It didn't work out. I think we had picked Rowan Marshall as vice captain that week. So him as vice captain, 119. Nah, let's go Brayshaw. He's due for a good week. Taranto, 136. Rory Laird, 156. I know Dawson scored a 90. Mate, this guy's off the chain. Brayshaw, 107. He was our captain. Tom Green got tagged by Liam Shields, so 77. Jack Still, 85. Humphrey didn't play, of course. Johnson, 96, which was great. And then Zach Merritt we had on field as well, so 105 there. Rowan Marshall, 119. Kieran Briggs, 114. Pretty good scores, won't complain. Josh Dunkley, 148. McRae, 120. Connor Rosie, mate, I wish I had potentially no Goulden or Canelio and had Butters in there as well. It's a hard miss for the year. Rosie, 108. Goulden, 62. Canelio, 103. Eddie Ford's been great with the 84. Really, really stepped up the last couple of weeks and could be a nice little take-home, a nice little piece of bench cover as the rest of the season goes on. We went early on Ryan Marrick, so we had some extra cash, hence the 54 in the bank, and then obviously Darcy Cameron on field. So it's looking like this week I'm just going to hold. I have 19 players playing, which is what we want. I'm going to VC Dunkley. Laird can have the captaincy this week. VC Dunkley probably into... You can't beat Dunkley at the Gabba. I might not even need to VC to someone else. Potentially Taranto. Could even go at Bailey Humphrey against Carlton the way they're playing. But most likely a Bontempelli. So, yeah, that's just kind of how the team's going at the moment. Bit of a quick one. As the rest of the season goes on, there's not much else we can do outside of vice captain and captain. I'm looking to bring in Himmelberg. I did want to trade Weddle for him this week. He does have a very low break even. Hopefully, it doesn't bite me in the butt. But next week, I'll have 16 playing. I need to bring in 2 players that have already played. And if I bring in Himmelberg now, I'm losing Weddle being able to score something for me on field. Even if it's a 50 or a 60, it's better than a donut, especially at that crucial time. If I can get 18 on field and everyone else has 17 or 15 or 14, I'm doing a lot better. So that's what I'm going to kind of look for. Hopefully Sharp comes back. Praying to God that Wagner and Constable come back, but I don't see it happening. Yeah. So that's my team for this week. How are you guys going? How have you found your season? Let me know in the comments who your hit and misses are for this year. Supercoach is finishing up. A lot of us have spent all our trades. Hopefully, you guys watching at home have your bench cover worked out. Currently, I've got Weddle, I've got Humphrey in the mids, and Ford in the forward line. Alongside Johnson, who I might end up trading out. Merrick as well. Some extra cash cows there. That's what we need to finish off our teams. Let me know in the comments, guys, who your vice captain and captain as well. And remember, here at the Centre Bounce, we do the hard work, so you don't have to. I'll see you on our stream for Thursday nights. On Sunday, after the last game at 9 o'clock, we do our fan cams and we do our team reviews. Well, our weekly reviews on the Monday. So Thursday, Monday, and Sunday live streams. Catch us there. We're on the channel. We'll see you in the next one.